Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Vesna Humo. I am a doctor by professional. I'm a sister, mother, grandmother, the life of him, of my man. I'm friend, and this year is just 50 years how I'm a doctor. It's been half of century. And something else, I was very sick in my life. Then it's mean I was patient and I'm a doctor. And then I think I have fully right to talk about I'm going to talking. Uh, Today the theme, our actually topic is very intriguing. It is medicine perhaps inhumane on some occasions, and I would like to tell you something about it. We will come back, on this theme. First, I'm here to tell you, actually, to continue my speeches about stem cell, oral stem cell therapy, and it is main for my team, Diamond Galaxy 36, for the members of its team, and now it is, I think, about 8 p.m. in the Philippines and all that Asia. And of course, for everyone who speak English and who would like to listen me for just half hour, and then I think it will be something clear for you, in the end of this my story. I just want to tell you that my main statement is the people don't have to be sick. And I would like to explain this because, as you know, we have a lot of chronic diseases who just finishing by deadly. And the World Health Organization 2018 gave, that statement that 54% of people has the 10 most chronic disease, which are the heart disease, the lung disease, the Alzheimer, the brain disease, the kidney, a carcinoma of the lung, of the prostate, of the colon, and so on. Diabetes also belong in this group, and the people are taking handful 3 times daily of different medicine, which actually pharmacists bring to us every single day more and more. And now they are actually doing experiment on the people because they don't have time to just search all those part of that medicine which they are putting on the market. And what is a problem here, because in that conventional medicine cannot solve our problems always. And I think most of you facing this problem, and you agree with me, they cannot solve. And when they cannot solve, then there is then we can solve that problem. Not we can, that oral therapy, oral cell therapy can solve this problem. And today is very well known that oral stem cell therapy is the number one in the world, and it's completely safe, and can drastically give us, our health and vitality and physical power, and reverse the aging process. And when we come in some ages, as I am, and then of course, we would like to look younger. And look at me, I am 73, and I'm still, full of joy, full of wish, to know something better, to study, and just to learn new and new, stuff. Because you always, special doctors. And it is mean that we have solution, as I told you, for such situation when the medicine cannot give answer. Actually, they treat only symptoms, not causes of some problem. And today we have a lot of diseases. They even don't know how to treat that, like autoimmune diseases. There are more than 80 autoimmune diseases, and the conventional medicine has still no answer how to treat successfully those diseases. And then, cell therapy. Cell therapy is very well known from in every culture, from ancient Greece and Egypt, and actually China. And of course, it found in one papyrus in Thailand 100 years because Christ. It's found that they use placenta when we can found that young stem cells to treat some vascular problem, heart problem, and for rejuvenation. Then the people was looking younger and feeling better. But then come medicine, which it didn't have light for such, didn't want actually to continue such results. And then it's starting with these chemicals which just broken, in the first moment all those chemicals are broken down by our metabolism, and they have only short term results. But with stem cells we have long term results. And what actually they are doing, it's not medicine. It's not medicine. It is just a food supplement, which I'm going to talk here for you, to you, which actually making our immunity strong and power, and then it can keep us from every infection, disease, in everything. Actually, it is mean. What is immunity? Immunity is that process which keep us from infection, from diseases, from injury, from some chemicals like during chemotherapy or radiotherapy and so on. And it's also important that then when we have such immunity, then our body can heal itself. It is just the main point of all of this story, and you have to memorize it. And maybe a lot of people actually doesn't know what it is. Immunity. We are talking about immunity, strong immunity, this and that, but what is immunity? Okay. Let me just explain to you on such simple simple how I can say picture. Actually, if we compare our immunity with one country and its border, okay, and then the border of each country is kept by policemen. Okay, in the peace part, when is war, then is there is major and so on. But in the peace time, the border is keeping by police in that country. Okay, and then from what they are keeping border? From migrants, from terrorists, from killers, smugglers, and so on. Okay, and if those policemen are healthy, good with good attitude, good wear on itself, there is no cold and this and that, they are protect, then it's mean no one can come in the country. It is the same with immunity. Immunity protect us from all these infection diseases from these terrorists, from smugglers and so on. And then, you know what's happening? If let's say their police are without leg, without eye, without they're just not in good health, that police who is keeping not feeling good, not fit, then it's mean those people, migrants, terrorists, will come in the country. It is the same with immunity. All those who is coming, we call them antigen, and then the country by itself is antibody, and it's mean when that infection come in our body like antigen, it is like different viruses, bacteria, fungi, and so on. Then it's mean our body protect us on that way, that making antibody for that, against this antigen, and fight. First, our body increase temperature, and all of you knows for this. And then after that, we can just support a little bit our body. And it is very wrong if, we put down this temperature immediately. But we have to keep 38.5 or 38 if it is small child, just to allow our body to fight, for itself. And we can do it. And I think now immunity is organs and cells of white blood cells in our body, and they are all around our body. And if they are strong, that it's mean no one terrorist or smugglers can come in the way of viruses, bacteria, and so on. I think now it is clear. It is clear what does it mean immunity. It's just keep us safe and keep us health. And now is another question. Do we need to take handful of medicine? Do we need to be just catch to the doctors, to the pharmacists, to be all the time with them? What do you think, is when people is old, is it mean that they have to be sick? No, of course not, of course not. And there are so many nonsense in this medicine. Unfortunately, I'm talking about medicine in general. Unfortunately, there are a lot of nonsense. One of nonsense, I'll just tell you by my personal experience just 1 month ago, when our lady who has Hodgkin disease, it is a carcinoma of lymph nodes, and she passed through autotransplantation several times, and she is 58 years old. And our stem cells, when we are born, we have 100% stem cells, but then the percentage of this decline, how we are going, how we became old. And in their ages, she has maybe 2.5% of that stem cells. Another thing is that stem cells remember all our diseases, all our vaccination, all our exposure to different kind of pollution, and it's mean they are not anymore strong. And what they are doing, they are taking they took from that person, her own stem cells who are already weak. Okay, they said they have some machine who can making that cells, multiplying them and making stronger, and they give back to that lady. In the days after, maybe even 2 weeks after that autotransplantation, she has 0.4 neutrophils. It's mean, just to explain to you, her immunity was almost zero. And she got the infection of urinary bladder. And in such stage, her doctor gave her antibiotics. And I think every single person in this world, as far as now, knows that the antibiotics putting immunity down. You don't need to be doctor, every single know today, because it is a lot of talking about antibiotic and abuse, those antibiotics. And then she started to take antibiotics on such low immunity, almost zero. And when I offered her to start to take this stem cell therapy, she said she should ask her doctor. I said, don't ask, because I knew what she's going to answer, as I had right, of course. She even didn't finish sentence. She said, I have here my friend, she's also doctor, she offered me some cell therapy. She, no, stop, nothing. Huh? And she gave her antibiotics. And okay, one nonsense for today is enough. I know a lot of those nonsenses, but it is not going to help us, but just to maybe understand better what is going with it. And then when I said, is medicine inhuman on some occasional? I think that my answer is yes. Yes. I'm surgeon. I used to do general and plastic surgery in my life. And I myself passed through 7 operations on myself, 7. And it was some bigger, some smaller, okay, but it was 7. And I'm survivor of carcinoma also. And then I think, with this cell therapy, we have enormous possibility to keep our health or to regain our health when we are sick. Unknown for these stem cells. I just found that I continue, to talk about this, because I already had my live in English where I was talking about stem cells, everything, and it is just one continue, of this. And maybe for someone who is watching me first time, maybe it's look a little bit confused, doesn't know what is this, but okay, I said I'm talking about cell therapy, and I'm talking how I know for one product with stem cell oral young stem cell therapy, which helped me a lot, not only me but more than 50 millions of people. And there is no one contraindication to take this therapy. There is no one. Even pregnant women, women on breastfeeding, baby, if they know, even the baby has, a lot of stem cells, but in some cases, some infection disease, they have to take it. Everyone, there is no allergy reaction, not at all. And even if you are taking handful of medicine, you just start with this, especially you people on chemo and radiotherapy. And by the time you're making less and less, percentage of this medicine which you are taking. But never ever do it without consultation with your doctor, please. Okay, let me tell you something. I think that you understand what does it mean immunity now. Then you can compare with, let's say, country and its border, keeping border, and our keeping border is our immunity. Our keeping border is our immunity. Okay, and I think that it will be all for today. I just would like to be not more than 20 minutes, half of hour to keep, concentration. Maybe because you didn't know that I go on live, but you have this presentation I put on YouTube. I gave you my channel on YouTube, and every one of you, if you wish, you could watch this later or when it's good for you. But I think that now you can explain to your custom, because a lot of people doesn't know what immunity means, really a lot of people. And I will now starting to give this live on English every Monday in some time, let's say 1 p.m. Or 12 p.m. I just put the time. And every Saturday at 5 p.m. I'm doing this on my language. It is a Serbo-Croatian language that I'm talking to. And that it's mean that you can send to me on my messenger questions if you want to ask me something, if you want to know more details and everything. But once per week I'll choose some topic I think it will be interesting for you. Thank you very much for my people in Philippines, Brunei, Vietnam. Please, good night, have a nice evening. And my upline is now on their way, to Vietnam. I wish you everything the best, safe fly, and see you next week. Good night.